Now, you want to get into this, let's get into it. This sorry operation needs to stop.
And I'm talking about some real.
Bang.
You know what I mean? Can jeopardize.
I hate y'all niggas.
Rapping fast don't mean you can rap, so shut the fuck up.
You ain't shit. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. You ain't shit. 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 You ain't shit.
But we back with another one when they thought it wasn't gonna be one.
Welcome to ASG Radio. I'm your host, June. I got a couple of co-hosts with me today. If y'all want to introduce yourself, you can start first, Foster.
Foster Shaw, Frontline Apparel, Rap Committee, all that good shit. ASG.
We got a special guest. I'll let him introduce himself. He pretty famous around these parts. Probably know him when you see him.
Yeah, how y'all doing, Les? Top tier podcast, June, crazy. Staff at Bar Wars, inspirationalclothing.com/TTP for top tier merch and stuff like that. Just happy to be here, man. This is one of my favorite shows.
I appreciate that, man. First off, we're gonna start off by giving some applause and giving Led some love for this card he put together. Like I said before, when I heard about the card, I was doubtful that it could be done. But not only was it was done to an elite level. It was a dope card, well put together by Ledge and Bar Wars. It was filmed right with the rosés, of course. And I just salute, man. It was a dope card. And it was a dope night for MBR.
Yeah, appreciate it. I think first things first is thanks to Miles, who let us hold down the venue. I think a lot of people came in pretty impressed with the venue. It was like, I was getting a lot of talks about, where did you find this place? So like that's important because last thing you want is people to walk into your building. They be like, where he got us at? You know what I'm saying? So I was just like really happy with the business Miles hit us with, and just everybody really loved the venue. Clean bathrooms, of like a pretty much fully stocked kitchen, and just an entertainment space separate from everything. So if people want to go out and have side conversations, they can do that. And man, Miles was A1, and he a young brother, man. So he got his own cooking classes during the day. That's how he make his money. So support him. Stuffed Hub Food Services. They do like stuffed, chicken, stuffed cabbage, all that. Like everything is like, with just the stuffed like type of theme to it. And it's really good stuff. No pun intended, really good food. So yeah, man, support him, man. And if you need venue space for anything, not even just battle rap, I would go there for any other event, so check them out.
I like it because it's kind of ducked off.
So this
off of 8 Mile. It's like away from the main road, and it's got its own little, so I don't want to be on no main road, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have a venue like that and it's kind of like out the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And it was important too, because like if you really look at it, I know people were like always kind of tripping on the location of the last place that was like kind of out in Sterling Heights, but it kind of like the industrial zone that it's in, it kind of looks similar to that same place, right? And only thing that kind of sets it apart is when you drive up, you see Detroit versus everybody, like right there. There's a sign there because they got a building over there, and it's just like a little bit different. But so like shout out to Miles. And I just want to give love to the staff too, like everybody from Smo to Maddie, who's like the unsung hero with promoting. My wife, of course, at the door, and the security was pretty dope. Nobody had problems with the security either and shit like that. So it was like a total, like you said, total team effort. And the Rosés was like, you got to have the legends doing what they do. So it turned out as good as I could imagine, man. So I'm glad I cured your skepticism a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I won't doubt you again, man. It was a great night. Even we talk about the the ambiance and the actual venue and the energy, but the battles were good. They were good battles. It was a lot of great performances. It was a good. If you missed this one, you missed a good one. Tell you that.
I say a summary, and like what I'm starting to realize is if these three things happen at an event, you got a successful event. But they all three it has to be all three. And I don't know. I don't think I'm necessarily dropping the gym here, but I just think if you kind of contextualize, like, yeah, I don't think I've been to a bad event where all three of these things happen. One, the main event got to like either live up or exceed what you expect it to be.
Sure.
Two, we just talked about it, the atmosphere, because you're gonna be like, yeah, the battles are cool, but what about the atmosphere and like the vibe? Like, was it good battles, but you like feel like you were standing on your feet the whole time? With all those complications that we talk about, right? So the atmosphere. And thirdly, which is I think is kind of the hardest one to always hit on, but I think we did that with this card, was casuals or even like hardcore fans like all of us are come away impressed with someone that we was unfamiliar with. I think if you can strike that along with the main event and a good atmosphere, I think like if you hit on those three, I've rarely seen, if ever, seen someone like complain about that event with those three components working.
Yeah.
So just something if you're a league owner, if you're booking battles, if you in that field, try to nail those three, and I think you'll have a successful event 9 times out of 10.
Foster, what are your thoughts about the venue and everything else?
Yeah, I liked it. It had a nice 3-level setup, because sometimes you have a venue and everything is right there. Whereas you had one area which was for the, search, collect the money. You had a kitchen area, which was in a totally separate room. You had the picture area. It gave you everything you needed.
Yeah,
if you
right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was very smoky, so if you needed to get some air, you could, step into one room or a couple rooms down. Everything was set up to where, whatever part of an event that you wanted to fuck with, you could fuck with it, and it didn't interfere with the other situation. So that part I like for sure. It did have that same feel when you started going down, whatever the name of the street was, where you're like, oh, okay, you're in an area that's got suites and stuff like that. But it was in Detroit. It was literally on the border of Detroit and Southfield. So that was cool. And yeah, it was plenty of parking, pretty much everything that you could ask for as far as like venue, location, et cetera, et cetera. And we haven't even gotten to the performances, the actual the ambiance, the nice little mixed crowd of solid ratio of male to female, in town, out of town. And then you didn't necessarily see the same. I saw some new faces in there, because I try to, when I get a chance, to take the whole environment in and really see what we got in the building. So yeah, it was good, good vibes. Good food. The Alfredo, the chicken Alfredo, shrimp Alfredo was fire. The nachos looked good. So yeah.
And Led, you had some people from Montreal that showed up, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm glad you mentioned them. Shout out to Melly and M who drove from Montreal, Quebec, which isn't like, it's not Ontario. It's not like right up a couple hours away. Like we're talking about 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. That meant a lot to me. And
crazy support.
And Buffalo. You had Jones out in Buffalo, and then T. She drove from St. Louis, and she drove Dolo. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, man. Like that made my day, man.
We had people driving from Grand Rapids. Gabriel and Prime were in the building. It was a good, and then let's talk about the battles.
Yeah.
we've talked about everything but the battles, and the battles were dope. Now you're gonna have to help me out, Ledge, with the first battle because I forgot their names. I know was Moni,
Molly baby.
Molly Baby.
Yeah.
I've seen her on Facebook. I have never seen her opponent. So if you want to introduce that first battle for me, I appreciate it.
Yeah, so if you guys still see the flyer on the left, you know, with the red hair, that's Aji Amora. Aji, I know in the battle, Molly was pronouncing it Aji Amora, but it's Aji Amora, and she's from Chicago. Found her through Calico. Calico was on my show as a special guest.
Okay.
And he was telling me about her. He heard her in her spaces, and lo and behold, she was actually battling Joey Linwood. So, like, small world. You know, she could have been battling anybody in those spaces on Twitter, but it had to be somebody I'm very familiar with. So, you know, shout out to Joey. And Joey said, yeah, no, she nice too. So I just reached out to her through Twitter, and it was kind of an easy, like, I know this is going to be your first debut ever. And she was like, I'm ready for it. So that's who, you know, was on the left or the flyer with the red hair. And to the right is Molly Baby, who's also from Chicago. And that was her. This battle here was her third battle ever.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, that battle lived up to the hype. That battle was a pretty good battle. I'm not going to say her name right. Azia.
Yeah, you can just call her AG. Like
AG.
Yeah,
AG has a dope pen. Yeah. Like, she was saying, she had some shit for Molly. That shit was dope, what she was saying. And I think the big difference in that battle was Molly's delivery and projection, because it was like night and day from the cadence. Like, AG was dope, but in my opinion, Molly just came out with the projection and a delivery that was just dope. Because you had a hard time hearing AG a little bit.
Oh, did you? Were you?
I was up front.
You was
but
up
she
front?
just wasn't loud like that. But she was getting a lot of reaction as well too, and a lot of chatter during her round. It seemed like Molly had more control of the crowd because
her projection is crazy.
Her projection was crazy.
Yeah.
She had the little board. I couldn't, from my vantage point, I couldn't see what was going on, but she had a little prop, didn't she?
She had. It was the alphabet.
The alphabet.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, yeah, on the alphabet. Yeah.
And she went through every letter with a word that
we know our alphabet. We didn't need the letters, did we?
Well, she was illustrating. She said she was taking her to school.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's fair. No. Yeah, AG. I don't think you can. I don't think that you can. You gotta appreciate the fact that her round was a nice, decent length round.
Yeah.
And for her first battle, like, I don't know if I would suggest rap. You know, it's impressive to me that she was able to get through all that material, given all the nerve. Yeah, clean. With giving all the nerves and being out of town and all the reaction. Like, that's crazy that she was able to remember however many minutes of actual material, because there was a lot of reaction in it.
She looked real comfortable up there.
Super comfortable. She had I don't know the one though, because I don't remember bars very well, but she had a bar where she had bro, it's funny because you told me, I was standing right by Times, and he said that to me. I was like, well, I ain't gonna put him out there, but yeah, she looked like she was prepared for this. Like somebody was like coached her up and built her up to come out the gate like that. But I wasn't gonna disclose you actually telling me. That's an industry plan right there.
Oh no, he told me that. He told me
that to you too. Yeah. Because that can come off as a negative connotation, but oh yeah, she had the bar about because they both from Chicago, obviously. So she had to bar about, like, we going the same way home. Like, I'll catch you on the way home.
Yeah, man. She was
same way. She had a lot of shit that was like Chuck said, who wrote that? Like, it was not that I really feel that way, because
she said some shit.
Yeah, that's a flat concern that, like, you wrote that.
I think a lot of that comes for her because she really is, like, I think it's to give it more context and more like, okay, I can see that she's really like into her music a lot.
Okay.
She really like she's not like just doing it like, oh, I rap and do music. Like she's really focused on her music, getting off the ground, and she's a student of the game. Like she was referencing like one of her album that she fucked with was It Was Written. She was talking about it on Twitter, so you can kind of sense like that makes sense if her pen like that. She's talking about Nas It Was Written that came out in '96, so it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? So, and then like yeah, like she had some slick shit with the hijab, like her job, it was a hijab, and then the Somalian. I was like, that's
Yeah.
That's a level like you don't just come, first battle win, you scheming like that. Like it's
out the gate with it.
Just out the gate. So like, yeah, she shocked a lot of people, man. So
yeah, her pen is nice.
Pen is nice.
Definitely.
And
that was one of the best back and forths. Like we not like. Because sometimes you have a debut, sometimes they don't show, sometimes they show, but they perform don't show. Like that was one of the we really dwelling on this because that was one of the ones that night.
Well, Time said it was battle of the night, so that's pretty high praise. Coming from
honestly, I'm not mad.
Yeah, it was a dope back and forth. To start the night off, that was crazy to start the night off.
So
a lot of people I just remember hearing people yell out, now that's how you start an event. And that was like, okay.
Real shit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. So shout out to them coming from Chicago.
Molly was fire. She was fire. She was dope. So she had some shit to say too, but good one rounder. Great one rounder. It was crazy. And like they gained a new fan out of me. So
and the respect too, because like y'all don't know each other, it's your first time, and like when Molly does that's a custom color wig flip and like touches her hair and like flips her hair like that little part, like I was like, okay, they both okay with that, and that was a bar like that, that kind of that's when the crowd was like, okay, because like y'all said, I think AG had the momentum a little bit. Molly took it kind of instantly with that bar when she flipped her hair and touched it and then said with that bar, and I was like, oh, so yeah, that's when I was like, okay, we might got something. So I was pleasantly pleased with that. Shout out to both of them, man. I'm glad they stepped up to the plate like I figured they would. So
yeah, it worked out. Dope. What was the next battle?
In order, I believe it was Queen Kinesis versus Dato.
Woo. Let me go first with this one, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Go.
Okay, so this is my first time seeing Kinesis. And I hadn't heard much about her outside of, I think she had I hadn't heard too much about her alpha, her alpha battles, because I think she did some alpha joints, but she had a tryout on Bar Wars, correct? Maybe? Yeah. Okay. I did hear about that one. Ty, because I think Ty was in the building and he was singing high praises about her. So I didn't know her. I didn't know her by name, but it came back to me it came back to me after a while. But I don't know. She wasn't super. I want to say that her previous performances were probably better than this one. And I definitely want to do my due diligence and see what those was hitting on, because she seemed like she had the personality, she had the style, she had like the leather jacket with the,
yeah.
It seemed like her appearance was there, and for some reason her personality reminded me of Yoshi. Something about it, I don't really know what it was, but. Maybe not necessarily her performance in the ring, but just in kind of, viewing her spirit.
How she carries herself, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it just seemed like she never really she didn't really have her shit down all the way. As far as Dato, I'm familiar with her because I hosted her last. I hosted probably, I think it was her, no, maybe it wasn't her last battle, but she battled on one of the last. She battled on the Calico Fines card, and she was battling a dude, and they went to war.
They went to war.
Yeah, they went to war. And she just gives me the impression that even though she's fairly new, she just seems more polished. Like she make a lot of music, or like she had her shit down pat. And I know for a fact that she spars with Fines and Dyline or Camp.
Yeah,
Because her shit was polished, super polished, and she was just up there wilding.
yeah. That telekinesis bar was crazy. I forgot how she set it up. With that shit.
Man.
Yeah, something about mind moving, but it went perfect with her name. Like I've heard telekinesis bar, but that's the only kinesis that battles. You know what I mean? So, but the one that stuck out to me, and it probably wasn't her best bar, but she said because they both like women, right? So she said, since I'm a little butcher, you're dead meat, like because because her persona. Well, when you see her. Why that makes sense, but she was making a comparison about them both liking women, but she said, "Since I'm a little butcher, you dead." Like, man, she was fine. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't look like they needed to be in the ring together.
That was a tough matchup for Kinesis, man. That was.
But Dato really gets moving because I think she had an RBE battle. I think she. Made a debut on RBE, if I'm not, maybe not.
I know she did something with Tay Rock. I know Tay Rock.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe she did, but she'll be. Dyline's already over there, and then some other Ohio, because we'll get to Peaches and Tato, but they got some other Ohio people that's making their debut over RBE. If she hasn't been over there, she'll be over there soon. If not in Crucible. But anyways, she ready because I think she'll fuck up a lot of dudes when it's all. Well, I mean, a lot of these females can, but she just looked ready for the smoke. All ATS, all the smoke. She ready. Well, no, she's from the camp. I get the camp and ATS mixed up, but she with the shits.
Yeah.
So she did Entourage too, according to Mama. So.
Oh yeah, that's the Tay Rock shit.
Shit.
Thank you. She still was on there too.
Hey, Mama, I didn't realize what that was. What up, Mama?
So the next battle was it Bird?
Yeah, they took that slot. They went next.
Okay.
Bird and Tato.
I'll let y'all battle. I OD'd on the last one. Go ahead.
No, you good, man.
No, man.
Listen, hey, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm real quick. Like y'all know, I usually do. Well, y'all might not know, but I usually do my podcast Monday mornings. I saved my pod. I'm doing mine tomorrow morning because I wanted to get the first. So I'm chilling. Like they gonna hear media me in the morning. Like I'm gonna take off the exec and they gonna like I'm gonna have drops of people getting their soul sent and all that shit. But like for right now, I'm chilling. But no, you good, man.
Keep on, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bird. This is Bird and Tato, right?
For sure.
So Bird went first. And first of all, and I say this every time I watch a Bird battle, but when I'm on stage watching a Bird battle, immediately fan out. That's
you
like
fanned out too.
like I don't know. Bird is just so unique, and when she's clean and on point with her shit. Definitely. We're gonna get to that. And when she's clean and on point and on her material, like she just rolls. Like in this, I don't know. Bird is crazy.
Confident Bird is crazy, boy. That when you know she's on point, like it was like every bar for a stretch, it was like everything she said was crazy.
Yeah, it was heavy. She was comfortable in there. You could tell she know her shit because when she don't, you know that too. You can tell that out the gate. But yeah, she was very prepared for it. She had some nice. I think it was dough flips. I think it was either Tay or dough flips that she had.
It was dough. It was dough. She kept using, but it was dope the way she was doing it though.
Yeah. So she was using she was as door, but using dough.
Dough. And she had one about with the deer, like the dough.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when Penn,
she had one of those too.
yeah, when Bird put that pen to paper with the flip, she can really get crazy. She had a bar where she incorporated double O in it, and it was a rock and surf. It was you see him waving in the back like get that nigga rock or some shit like that.
Man,
Yeah, no, yeah, she had me going. Yeah, she had me going crazy. Yeah, solid round.
And I still think she was a little slept on too. Like even though they was reacting, I was like, she really going.
Yeah, no,
that
definitely.
footage drop is gonna be even more.
And then she took a water break, and then it was a heavy pause, but you knew she wasn't done yet. And then I think she it kind of messed her up a little bit because Max said, "All right, well," because it was kind of a nice little pause. Yeah. So Mac was like, "Oh, round on Tato," and she was like, I'm not done." So she got back into her shit. And then I think she incorporated a C Bree reference in there, and she wrapped her shit up.
She had to get that bar off. That's
yeah,
yeah. That's why she didn't
right
like
there. It was perfect.
Yeah,
it was they both mentioned each other, or I think C Bree mentioned a bird. Maybe it wasn't bird, but she mentioned the word bird in the.
She did. In the scheme.
So what about her opponent? Is it Tato or Tato?
It's Tato.
This is Tato.
Okay.
What stuck out to me was her performance.
Her performance was crazy.
Like where Bird had the crazy writing, Tato was super comfortable moving around the stage. She was a little physical, but not crazy, like not super not overly physical.
Yeah.
It was within good taste. Like she might have extended her, the gun arm and kind of like touched her, but she didn't throw her all over the place. But
right.
But yeah, she just looked super polished and comfortable.
Like she been here before. This was
and then she been in some high pressure situations. She's been in that even. She's battled because she battled Caution, right? Well, it was either Peach.
She's watching.
It's Tato out of Bird Bar, but not about Bad Life Bird. I think that might be C Bree. Fatima, that's a Bird was definitely Fatima it's torture. Yeah. Oh yeah, she had she was physical. Yeah, she did.
She grabbed my privates. That's crazy.
So she was pretty it was more performance than writing for me in that particular one. But she looked real comfortable. Payne was in the back talking his shit, and you can see that confidence and that aggression, that performance. It's so parallel between her and Payne. But good back and forth. She had a little. We got to talk about the fact that she had a jump.
Talk about the jump in.
Yeah, we had to jump in. That was for people that don't know. That was Fifth Element, who battled on Bar Wars against those dope. But the crowd was not Bird. So you could smoke Payne. I don't know about that. But I don't even want to see Payne against a girl because that motherfucker Payne is too rough on the males. I can't even imagine. I can't even see how that would go with a woman. But Fifth Element jumped in and the crowd wasn't really fucking with it. He might have had some shit, maybe, but
it was wasn't nobody trying to hear that though.
Right. And he was like,
wow.
He was he was a little too aggressive. Like, come on, man. Take it
but
easy.
You know what's crazy though? Like, majority of the crowd in there did not go to the last Flint battle where Bird was jumped then.
So they don't realize.
So it was like, they was.
I don't know, man. I think I don't know. It felt like they did homework from that battle to do that again. I don't know.
But I don't.
Tato was in the building.
Unless they saw somebody's live, maybe, because that battle's not even out yet.
It's out.
What? I'm talking about the Juice and
Bird's not out.
Oh no, I was talking about Bailey and Bird because
See, that's another one.
That's another one.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I feel like they
No, that's
saw
crazy.
that.
Right. So yeah, so it's happened like 3 times in a row, and I don't even know what Bird's battle before that. She might have got jumped in that battle.
Bird turn around like every motherfucking time.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Because when it happened, I immediately thought about D-Mac and jumping.
Right.
I forgot about Bailey Lee and D-Mac. Yeah.
Right. So that's it's at least 3 battles straight. She said,
Tato's talking shit, man.
yeah.
Tato's talking
No, but it's. I was telling somebody it's kind of a preference. If you like that, like I said, it's performance versus pen. I think Bird definitely edged on the pen side of things, but Tato was definitely very comfortable up there, and performing her ass off. Like it was very choreographed. I mean, not choreographed, but it looked good visually. It looked great.
very comfortable. And
Absolutely.
she said some shit too. So it was like,
I can't wait to see that one on cam because I think they both going to be appreciated much more.
Yeah, that was a dope battle. That was a.
And I think they both referenced the military, or what? Because I think did Bird talk about the military first, and then she confirmed it in her round because Tato was in the military, whatever. But and I like how she utilized that. Yeah, I was, so I know how to do this and that because of the fact that I was in it. So
yeah,
but,
I peeped that too. I ain't want to.
She had some bars that shook the room now.
Oh, here Tato go. Tato, you want to join? I think did I send her the link? Like StreamYard is available for you.
I mean, Tato, if you want to get the step to the podium, I mean, we can send you the link. All you got to do is click.
Yeah, she talking heavy, man. I love her energy, man. She love this shit.
I definitely remember the rock. I definitely remember the
rock waving from the back.
Like get that nigga rock.
Yeah.
But I definitely scratch points for the jump in. He said, "Send her." I mentioned said I beat you behind you. Oh,
can you send her the link there?
I ain't tell you that.
Check y'all, like all the battle rappers. Check y'all messengers. I literally just sent it to all of y'all. Peaches is at work and Torture says she's listening, but she's not.
Peaches, because Peaches was wild.
Peaches was fire, by the way. We're gonna get to that, but Peaches was fire, by the way.
But y'all got anything else to say? Because I think I pretty much said enough.
Yeah, go ahead, Let.
Yeah, no, I like I said, I think this is just a really good like I don't really have nothing bad to say. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of the jump in just because like it was. I think it would have been cool if there was some prior history maybe between Fifth and Bird, which I don't think there's any. Like, I don't know what purpose it served. Like, so I don't know. Like, he did kind of say that like this was an opportunity for me to get some exposure. Like he mentioned something about.
I think she mentioned that.
One of them said that.
Here we go.
Hey y'all.
We got
what
trouble.
Up,
we got trouble.
What's going on?
So
we want to introduce.
Yeah, give your assessment. Yeah, go ahead.
It's your girl Tato, big brick shit, big RBE shit. Y'all know what the fuck going on? ATS, all the smoke. I mean,
man, you name one motherfucking bar you had name one motherfucking bar you had that shitted on any motherfucking bar that I said. What? Name one.
I said I put hands all on this pussy. I'm done talking in my
light. That was light.
No,
it was cute. It was cute. It was cute.
Shook the building.
It was cute. It was cute.
I don't think we're.
That's all the fuck it was.
From either battler.
Nah, this was a dope. This dead ass was a dope battle. Like,
yes,
it was
dope
like,
battle.
I'm shocked myself because I thought this was gonna be like a walk in the park for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. You feel me?
I don't know why the fuck you thought that. Anytime bad like Bird on the crowd, it's a movie. It's always a movie with me.
I thought that.
It's always.
I told
always. It was an honor writing for you. It was an honor.
Nah, I thought it was a dope battle, but I wouldn't say that she had me pen wise because I didn't.
Man, you crazy.
No, look. When I think of pen, I think of Fendi. I think of Jada. I think of, you feel me? I think of bitches like that, 40 and shit like that. You ain't got that type of pen. So
you crazy, bitch.
No,
you cap.
You don't. They from Michigan.
Okay.
They gon'
when I told you, I'm finna see how Tay rock when it's holding door open. I said knife to the gut. I said knife to the gut. Let's see how Tay rock when it's holding door open. Like,
what was fire about that?
What?
No, hold on. Let me hold on. So like, okay, so we know that Tay Rock is known for holding the door open during the fight, right?
Duh, but what's
No. But okay, but so it's a double entendre. Like your name, the end of your name is Doe. So like we're not saying.
I get it. I asked you what was fire about it.
Because
that's what I asked you.
How the knife hold the knife is what it holding is whatever.
Knife to the gut. Let's see how Tay rock when it's holding door open.
And she calling you Tay. Come on, that go together. Nice.
She know.
They go together. Nice.
She know.
Hey.
She like,
I just want to let y'all know, and I already told Bird in person, but she didn't want to thank me in person. So I want to see if she gonna thank me on the live. I'm about to get her most views that she ever got. So if you.
Oh, you so cat. You so full of your motherfucking self. You so full of your motherfucking self. Them is RBE views.
I'm telling you, B, don't be mad. You got your bias.
Them is RBE views.
When it drops,
and I promote the fuck out of myself.
Well, shit,
I don't need you to promote me.
You heard what I said. Your ops don't promote it.
I got a whole team.
They share your shit.
I got a whole team. I got a whole team.
Well, why C Bree and Mac ain't share y'all battle? Y'all should be past 10K.
Me and C Bree is at 11,000. What are you talking about? C Bree shared our battle. What are you talking about?
Well, you should be past that. They got names. You should be past.
You don't got no name.
That's the point. And I got more views than you, and you got a bigger name than me. That's the point I'm getting at.
Man, stop. Get you some help.
But is we saying facts though?
Get you some help. No, you not stating facts.
Am I stating facts?
How many? Okay, go look at how many followers on the RBE fucking battle channel. That's where all your views came from.
My views came from She Goes Hard, from RBE.
Go look at their followers on their YouTube. Going? You cap. Just stop trying to cap for me.
Shall I keep going?
Just stop trying to cap for me.
B,
you ate them bars good though. You ate them motherfuckers real good. You should be full of hell right now. Did you burp? Did you burp?
You didn't put no. Did you burp? In my mouth.
I filled you up. I filled you up.
Not at all.
I came in swinging.
I love Michigan.
I came in swinging. Quit playing with me.
Salute. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I love y'all.
We loved having you too.
It's a dope battle. Like y'all can show each other love. Now the battle over.
No, I saw the love. She the one was following me around the hall event. Like I won. She trying to convince me she won and shit. Every corner I went in, shit right there. Like I won.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like damn. I let the people talk for me and I be being quiet. Everybody came up to me to show me love. I ain't have to go up to nobody like how I do. I ain't have to ask nobody how I did. When I left off that stage, I was comfortable. When I left off that stage, I knew I had dragged your motherfucking name through the mud with ease. I ain't asked nobody. I ain't going to not one person else.
24/7. I like to joke. Even when I lost the caution, I was running behind caution, talk shit. I just whooped your ass, being funny. You know, I just like to fuck with.
Okay, people. Now, okay, can we be honest now? What the bars do?
Listen to me.
What the bars do?
Your own people said you lost. I swear.
You a motherfucking lie. My people said I lost.
I swear to God.
Girl, go in my battle group. Go in Anybody Can Die.
I promise you.
Where's my people at that said I lost?
I don't want to say names because I don't want them to feel no type of way. But I swear to God,
it was with ease, baby. It was with ease. I ain't even bust a sweat. I ain't even have to take my jacket off. I battled in a jacket.
I told you to send me some clips. You feel me? We're gonna have to clip it up. You feel me? Get this shit rolling. So when it drops,
I can't wait till it drop now.
Yeah,
I was in the building, but I can't wait till it drop now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you some views, my baby.
And we got news on that actually. I was talking with the Rose because I know the stream was like cutting up. So what we're gonna do for them is the same thing. They're gonna get the same like co-main events type of treatment that Bree and Torture got, where we're gonna run it world premiere back on Caffeine with it fully clean, edited, and like with the intro and all that, so they can see it in its entirety with no glitches, nothing. You get to see all the Tato's round, you get to see all the Birds round, and you be the judge.
Good, yeah, that's gonna be dope. I need to ask a question though, to be real quick though. B, I want to know, you feel me? How did you play that choke off so good?
Who choked?
You played you played that off very well.
You cap. I knew my whole round, motherfucker.
You played that off so good.
I knew my whole round.
Yo, what you was doing then?
When I came back in and stumbled over that motherfucking word, I already knew my whole round.
But what you was doing for like 40 seconds?
Man, I took a fucking water break. You was over there talking to Pain. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Maybe the shit that he wrote for you had to get a clear understanding of it.
Well, Foster,
you didn't even have enough for me. Don't nobody have nobody jumping their round unless they got enough for them. You didn't have enough for me. Your man's was trash. Your man's was trash.
How can Pain write for me if I ain't got no people?
How I beat two people? I done beat two people in 3 battles in 6 months.
You damn sure ain't beat me.
I dragged your fucking name through the mud with ease. I ain't even take my jacket off. I wasn't even hot battling you.
In my first 8 bars,
I didn't even get hot battling you.
I got you out of there.
Anybody that know me know.
I got my first dub for 2023. Hey, shout out to y'all.
No, I got my first dub.
Hey, look, I'm going for fucking rookie of the year this year. I got my first dub. It's on February 3rd. That's
you got your first dub.
Check me out. I'm out of here, y'all. I love
y'all. He said she got her first dub. Your first loss. You and your boy. I beat 2 people.
Talk your shit, Bird.
I beat 2 motherfuckers though.
Hello, Bird.
3 times in 6 months.
Hello, Bird.
Yo. We be talking crazy, dog.
We gonna wait for this battle to drop, and we gonna have some.
Yeah, Mama said she would. Mama said we gotta make this a 3-round battle now.
Man, that was good. That was a good battle.
I need to know. I need to know from the people in the chat, who is this that wrote that?
Oh no, that's Seabree. She's responding to what because I was kind of. She was responding. We were having a conversation
she said she does well or whatever, but then I'd be mad cocky for almost nothing. The only motherfucker I'm worried about over there is Caution. Already be happy, man.
Yo, shit.
Caution, the only motherfucker really to for real worry about. The way she smoked her Tato.
Yo, y'all battle over.
Hey, hold on.
She wouldn't even got that close to me.
Bird, did you see that next battle with Peaches and Bailey Lee?
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Hey, Peaches fire.
Peaches is fire. She
over at RBE too.
What's that?
I said she on RBE too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was Peaches was fire. I think Bailey Lee didn't know her material like as well as she needed to know it, and it was all jokes. Like every single bar was a joke.
Right.
Well, not every single one. The peach cobbler joint that shook the room was crazy.
Fine.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The peach cobbler joint shook the room.
I think she needed that approach though. Like I think the approach was smart. I think the execution obviously didn't pan out. Like you can't Peaches is like an intimidating figure. Like it's hard for you to try to get a lot of aggressive gun toting type of bars off on her. I thought the strategy was dope. Like she gonna come in here talking her shit. I'm just gonna clown her ass, and because you can win off of clowning people too. Like it's more than one way to win a battle. So
right.
I thought the approach was good, but the execution.
I made it real dark in here.
Yeah, she didn't have her material down pat, and
crazy thing about it is by you know what I'm saying, as many battles as I got and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bailey knew her shit.
And just in the moment, yeah. Sometimes
No, I think she sat up in that motherfucking corner with her people with that big ass bottle of liquor.
Oh,
that's possible.
Cause motherfucker will offer me liquor, and y'all know why I battle drunk in a minute and go up there and say any motherfucking thing.
I tried to get you fucked up.
Motherfucking Tasha there was too. Like hit the liquor. I said, oh, y'all want me to choke?
You was trying to get Bird drunk, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, he like go get you a cup. Go pour you a cup.
I had the car in the car.
I think she knew her shit. When you hit that motherfucking liquor, but you know one thing I learned though, and they need to figure that out too. If you learn your shit drunk, you will be able to say it drunk.
With music playing, with distraction.
Yeah.
Bird, we're not gonna have these battlers drinking Flint hooch trying to learn it. No.
Yeah.
Man, every time I rehearse, I'm lit. And another thing I do though, I mean shit, y'all can have my idea if y'all want. I make my kids clap for me and be like, yeah.
Oh, you are?
Look, and my son in the background talking about one time.
You see, you got a nice crowd over there.
I got a crowd over here.
What you should do, Bird, is have Stack Boy Chuck in the background while you doing your.
Yeah, Stack Boy Chuck, I'll get you together.
We're gonna get to that too, man. We're gonna get to
Man, I saw Stack Boy Chuck. All right, we're gonna get to that because I thought he was so beat up. I thought Bree was finna stop her round and go back there and pop him.
I thought it was gonna be an overhand.
I might have caught the crossfire because I was standing like right there.
Yeah, she was like, "Can you be quiet?"
Man, that was obnoxious. No, I ain't going.
Speaking of which, we can talk about that main event, and it lived up to the hype.
Was that the last video? Was the last one?
We ain't even talk about Bailey Lynn on that much.
Oh well.
I mean, it wasn't really too much to say.
Yeah, it was. I think, Bailey, that wasn't her best showing. Like I said, I thought her approach was good. Just got to execute better. I didn't even think about maybe you can be getting too turned up in a moment, with people. So I didn't even think about that. So I might, it's a good call by Bird right there. Maybe that could have been it. And Peaches is a pro, man. She a pro. When she come to your event and she got her shit together, it's gonna be a long night for you, for anybody. So it's no shame in taking the L to Peaches. She that caliber for real.
Not at all. Yeah. I just don't think she was prepped like maybe she had too much. Maybe she.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bird made it good.
They was over there, big bottle in the corner. Y'all ain't saying.
I don't know. The execution just wasn't there. So
she came with a see. That's the benefit. There's benefits and not benefits to coming with a nice little crowd. When you come with a crowd like Bailey Lee always does,
you come through with the crowd.
You fit. I'm sure there was some nice little because there was some some fun energy over there. So they was
right.
Tez was there, and then just the people that come with Bailey Lee. Because it was funny because I was sitting over. It was me and another in a battle rapper, and he was asking me like, "Hey, because we was sitting when they got up in for her round, we sat down kind of in their area, and he was like, who you got in this next battle, Bailey Lee or Peaches?" And one of Bailey's people was still over there. So before I could say anything, she was like, "Bailey Lee, fuck you," like because her.
They was up there giggly as hell and everything. They was drunk.
Yeah, they was turned. No, they was turned, and they kept her. They kept her energy up and shit like that. But nah, Peaches was just too clean.
Gotta bring Peaches back for sure. I fuck with her.
Yeah.
I like Peaches' whole demeanor and shit. Like if we was battling and shit, that shit'd probably be like me and C Bree battle.
Yeah.
I was just looking at her energy and shit. Like, yeah, I like her.
Yeah, like she moves around like a professional. Like she ain't.
Yeah.
She
was standing there like Big Dog.
Yeah, and she ain't mingling too much. She get her drink. She posts up.
She was.
I don't know. I'll be like people watching, like how people move. Like her.
Talking about Peaches and Bailey Lee, King.
Yeah, her Peaches and Torture and them. They just move like pros. They sit down in a space for a couple of minutes. You don't really see them running to their car, coming. But like I don't know, just some. Yeah, this is a standard that they got.
Composed,
Yeah.
Fuck with it. Shout out to them. Shout out to Ohio, man. They came through.
Now, can we, Bird? Is it okay if we talk about the main?
Yeah, I just don't want. I wanted them to get their little fair shot. Oh, I definitely want to talk about this next one.
Maybe I was over anxious, because like this, when you have a main event and you have dope battles before that, you kind of like before the battle, you kind of worry if the main event will live up to the hype. It lived up to the hype.
Yes.
This battle was dope. 3 rounds, which I wasn't expecting. 3 rounds. Torture was fire. Seabree was fire. Foster, I'll let you lead off with it.
Okay, so the one thing, the more, because I kind of right before the Seabree battle, I kind of went in and went back and watched some older battles and some newer battles, and her rhyme patterns, like the Penn situation. Okay, we all know Seabree Penn, she's super intelligent, all that,
very smart.
But I don't think she gets enough credit for the fact that, well, we know she make music, but her rhyme patterns are retarded, like crazy. Like, I don't know. Sure. Like in battle rap, there's a lot of people that can't really rap for
rap.
Real.
Yes.
Like Bird's one of them. You can tell she make music. She has a unique delivery, but Seabree is cut from that same kind of cloth where it's like, she really knows how to put words together in a nice pattern. Like
she make it flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seabree like that encyclopedia in a hood library.
Man, what? Yeah, she'll find the smartest way to talk about
ways to say some good shit. That's
street poetry, bro.
I'm gonna speak for both of us when I say this. When me and Seabree writing, it gotta make sense. It got to. I'm talking about from taking a word out, like that made it too long, that made it too adding a word in, that made it too everything gotta be perfect, like, cause it's like music to us with no beat.
Yeah,
like you got a little beat in your head, though. It's a flow, like.
Yeah, because you'll see me up on stage, like even if you're not even really getting to your point yet, but you'll see me rocking to the actual rhythm of what they're rapping about. Yeah. But yeah, so Seabree's pen is crazy. But it was a contrast though, because Torture is very to the point, and she said that. I'm not gonna play around with the words too much. I'm getting straight to what I'm talking about. So it was a great contrast of styles, and I think the one thing that hurt whereas Torture is, I think she's used to the mass amounts of reaction and drunk people making noise. She never missed a beat throughout the entire, because there were times where I anticipated her stopping because Chuck is in the background screaming bitch and like, bro, his intro, come on, let's talk about his intro. He gave his long extended champion intro and at the end said suck my dick. That was crazy to me. Like,
that's that We Go Hard training, man. If you can
there was no hesitation in anything. She got through her punches. It's like she probably didn't hear Chuck the whole time. But you know the way Seabree raps, it connects, and she got to be able. And you can't throw. And then she's not super loud either. So like she can't scream over. She can't scream over him. He about a Henny bottle deep. So that definitely threw her, and it made her round not, because I think she would have been damn near clean. I think she was clean up until the 3rd round. She might have started having a couple fumbles, but a lot of times it was literally to stop and say, "Shut the fuck!" Like
for real, because he was aggravating.
I thought she was gonna whoop Chuck ass.
No, I feel like she really had a moment where she was like,
"God damn it, Chuck!"
Yeah, it was crazy. But no, like even Quest had like, bro, relax. And he couldn't. I know how alcohol will make you overreact a little bit. For the most part, I'm not too vocal though. It's more in my animations than vocally.
But you know what's messed up, Foster?
Yo,
I've seen Chuck worse. That Dice versus Noah battle.
Right. Yeah, but he was in the back though.
Yeah.
but he was.
Yeah, no, I know. Because I was by him in that one too. But with him in that host range,
you can't be in the host range with that,
bro. That was because he was set up. It was set up against the wall, so there was no pushing him back. He was because the wall was right there. But not to OD too much on Chuck because
I want to say Torture a sneaky battle rapper.
why you say that?
Yeah, well, yeah. I kind of get what she mean, but yeah, go ahead.
She sneaky as hell.
What you mean?
She'll throw a sneaky little motherfucker, throw a punch at your ass and just shake that bitch like, where'd you
now Bird, you said
come from?
You said you're torture. Do you still feel the same way after?
Torture.
Oh, she not backing down from that.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect her to say anything less. But I know she got respect for Torture though. I
No, Torture. No, high respect. When I say sneaky rapper, I meant like
sneaky good.
I walked off. I told Jill Whitfield. I walked off. I said she make me walk off one more time.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Nah,
she definitely.
Them motherfuckers was coming.
Yeah.
And then with C Bree, she just so steady with that shit. Like everything C Bree be saying be so fire to me. Just her whole
detailed, right? It's like really detailed what she's saying.
Yeah.
Yo, I thought her schemes, the Aaliyah scheme, and that fucking I think it was the second because I think it was like it was either before or after the Chuck thing, right? And she did like this hill terrain, like just like the hill, not be the hill you want to die. That whole
the hill you want to die on, yeah, because that's a.
When she said they don't know if it's coming out your body or the faucet, like.
It was just a showcase, like of like penmanship at the highest level, dog. But
it did torture with the ordinary people. That's the sneaky shit I'm talking about. Like, where the fuck that shit was so motherfucking.
Like the wake up, wake up caffeine shit.
Oh, the debris. The debris.
When I
the debris.
All you see after that is debris.
This battle got a lot of cold.
This battle.
She about to make me lose weight.
Drop this battle tomorrow, Jay.
They was fired. They was fired.
Oh, the Macarena. Yeah, she had.
They had like some. They battle looked like it should have been like on a stage for real, like with the lights flashing and shit. That shit was fire to me.
Yeah.
That battle lived up to.
And they showed Torture love. Like she was on the road, but they showed love. And, you know, she had like the people who was OT on the card on her side. You know what I'm saying? So it was like even. It wasn't like people were being, you know, even Torture was like, I wouldn't even. She was like, no, they wasn't biased or nothing. Just. It was dope, man. It was what a main event. It lived up to why I wanted it to go down. So I was thoroughly impressed and happy. So it was good.
You know, I was concerned about, right?
What?
We had C-Bree on the show first. Mm-hmm. We had Torture second. Neither one of them had anything bad to say about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't trash talking. And they said they had this battle planned before. Yeah. And it didn't happen. Mm-hmm. And they actually liked each other. So I'm thinking, this battle ain't gonna be shit.
Sometimes that mutual respect separates the bullshit from the just like I'm gonna come in here and really get my all because I know I can get smoked. Because sometimes
came to rap
too much bullshit. It don't even. It's a bunch of mudslinging.
You don't need all of it. You don't need it.
Yeah, it takes away from your creativity.
Yeah, they were both professional and they didn't have no dirt on each other. They just rapped.
It was just fire. Both of them was just like equally fire. Like they were just equally fucking fire. Like I can't explain it no other way.
Yeah.
But Torture, if we ever do like that, you try that sneaky shit, I'm gonna know when all your punches coming because you sneaky. I'm gonna figure out your sneakiness. You don't know when her punch coming.
Man.
And when she punched, she's gonna sock your ass dead in the eye.
Yeah, that good. I have to watch it again.
It's up. Like it's on. It's still on caffeine. It's still up. So what? Like the plan is like we re-aired it at 8 last night, right before the Lions game came on, which is kind of.
I was on there watching it.
Yeah, it was like we planned it right around before the Lions game came on, and
It was like being there all over again watching that shit. That shit is fire. I'm gonna go watch it again. I'm gonna go check that out again.
Yeah, shout out to the Rosés for doing some overtime work with that, and it would be up for a couple more days, but we do want to transition from their battle to actually she's here with Bird and Tato getting that same type of love at a prime time slot, 8 p.m. back on Caffeine. Let it run for a couple of days, but then shut it down because we still are going to drop these battles on YouTube, and we want them to get their fair share of YouTube views as well.
I dare everyone to give it its YouTube view over reviewing on a POD just because.
Yeah.
I want to see C-Bree versus Hustle next.
Ledge, could you answer that question? Because I think I think this is more.
Who would you want to see?
Oh, that's only for him. I want to see her against Hustle.
Oh shit.
Well, who I would like to see her against is kind of the same person she wants to battle, which is Caution from RBE. I think that's a dope matchup.
That will be fire. I still want to see Hustle.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. And there was like a couple of names on her. Like we gave her a couple of options, and she chose Torture, which was like it was a pleasant shock to me because I'm like, okay, she see the vision. Like I think Torture dope too. So, Bree is just smart, man.
I'm glad they locked that in.
Hey, hold on, Miss Cox, you better chill. We see that.
Lions got
she was there.
Don't do that.
She was the one who came from St. Louis. She was in the building. So
okay. So she's from out of town.
Yeah.
Hey, St. Louis ain't got no football team no more.
She said Lions gang? Really?
Don't do that. Don't do that, T.
Watch the Lions.
Yeah, she drove. Shout out to her for driving Dolo from St. Louis.
That's dope.
That was
and
dope.
Shout out to Ledge. I can't imagine that car being no better than how the hell it was put together.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, you helped make it what it was too. Like y'all battle was
that
fire,
was dope. I felt like I was for real, but I enjoyed the fuck out myself.
Yeah.
Hey, my profile picture is me sleep on the floor at a battle.
Yeah, I remember that night.
This Molly
if I ain't go to sleep in the back of the room at the battle, and I was right there for every battle. I'm probably in everybody's footage. I enjoyed the fuck out myself.
Shout out to Molly Baby, who opened up the card. Molly Baby versus AZ Amora.
Fire.
Yeah, they set a good tone, man. That was good.
Double O said she was fired. He was because I was like, who? And he was like the one that had on the what she have on?
It was a shirt that looked like looked like her skin. I'm like,
yeah, he called it something. But he was like,
Troy said the Tomb Raider joint. That's what.
Yeah, that's what Dove said.
Yeah. No, that was a fight. Yeah, I knew she was cut different. She had a tat on her neck. I'm like, oh yeah, she
ain't even come to play.
She like that.
She ain't come to play.
I think it was times like, no, she ain't from 63rd.
Oh yeah, she ain't from 63rd.
Flat out.
Yeah, that was a dope event, man, and we
I appreciate it, man.
If you missed any of the coverage that we talked about, if you missed the show and you're coming in last minute, subscribe to ASG Radio on YouTube. You can rewatch it. It'll be posted shortly. And watch us on a regular. Check us out. We talk about, local battle rap, URL, whoever, you know what I'm saying? We just talk about battle rap. So
yeah.
This
we drink, we sip our Flint hooch. So if you come in to view us and stuff, get your little hooch or whatever city you in, and just come and kick it. Get your squares. And Jody was mad about the squares, wasn't he?
Yeah, Jody didn't like y'all smoke.
We all mad about them.
My son ain't. See, I have a smoke-free household, and my son ain't used to it. So he don't like all that cigarette smoke. Because I ain't no smoking in my house. No.
Yeah. Yeah, nah.
I'm
glad everybody enjoyed themselves. Man.
This is you, Ledge. Y'all doing a volume 2. You got to bring my girl Torture back.
Yeah.
You got to bring Molly Baby back. AZ back.
We decompressing now. I know Smo wants to, we got March. We got something coming up in March he's working on that he's passionate about. I do think this is like clearly we got to start implementing the women more, and not just with themes like for all women's card. They should be a part of
Just
the
on a
men's
card.
cards as well.
Just-
So
Just on a regular card. If it,
yeah,
you
just
know.
on cards, period, going throughout. So, but a ladies first card, like part 2, like, you know, that could happen again. But yeah, I got, you know, my mind is always working. So I'm thinking of
And
different
they
stuff.
can't pull no Tato shit.
Oh,
Bringing a man on an all girls trip.
So what? He was
No.
on there rapping. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that was I didn't.
wow.
I wasn't a fan of that. But
He damn near violated the contract by.
yeah, it went against the code a little bit. So yeah, no, yeah, we're working on it, man. Who's that? That like Mitch? Is that Mitch?
Drug Money Mitch.
Say y'all stay. He talking about the cigarette.
Yeah, shout out to Mitch. I'm trying to put something together, man. But I do, you know, as much as I know people want to see those faces back, the Mollys, the AGs, the Birds. Like I do want to keep a rotation. It's so I guess it's sort of flexing the scouting ability, but it's also really giving other, like, there's so many girls like a Molly Baby out there that I want people to see. So it might be a different rotation of, you know, mixed in with a couple of the ones that just did well. But there's some, like, I'm talking Canada, I'm talking, like, you know, even like just different countries even. So
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch.
let's see.
Tato said all my people said I lost. Let me find out, cousin Mitch.
Mitch wasn't in the building. He don't know.
Yeah, I don't think
I know, I'm talking shit.
Let me find out my cousin.
Let me find out
look,
my
if you-
cousin
if
said
you,
I lost.
If y'all interested in more battle rap, at 8:00, Mitch is hosting a space. You'll see I-96ers in Twitter. Go check it out. They got a battle rap. They got a battle tonight online. I think it's another battle tonight. So
Is
they'll be
it?
on at 8:00. Go to Twitter. You will see I-96ers. It's a bunch of Michigan battle rappers and and a lot of other people, but it's really a dope
Controversy. Had a little controversy this yesterday.
Yeah, it had a little controversy last night. They had a battle last night. We ain't gonna talk about that though. But
That's why we can't talk about it.
cause you know, it's a little controversy. I'm gonna let them talk about it. I wasn't there, so I can't really say what happened.
I was there, so can I talk about it?
Sure.
And then we gonna wrap. We probably wrap up.
Okay, so bam, I was in there,
Okay.
and my man's was rapping shit he used in a previous battle.
Who is your man's?
What's his name with the monkey on his profile picture?
It's funny because that's dead ass what's on the
Baghdad Lean.
This is we gonna put it out there. Fuck it, Baghdad Lean. A little promo for you because there's some heavy hitters in here. Baghdad Lean.
Okay.
Baghdad Lean.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, he was battling Tony Nova.
Okay.
Tony Nova wasn't saying nothing at all.
What?
So that's how Baghdad League won, but then kind of find out he already said the shit. he said that shit in a previous battle. So he won the money and shit with his previous bars. Pissed everybody smooth off.
Wait.
Well,
This is like an actual in-person battle,
there
or
was 10 minutes given for each battler to write bars.
he pulled a Tay Rock and said, I'm gonna write some brand new shit. This is I'm about to. Do y'all
And
see?
he used his 10 minutes to fix him something to eat. Then he came and said this shit he already had. Fucking up the church's money.
Bag, though.
Re-rock, good re-rock.
I ain't sent that cash out back yet. We on his ass, boy. Not talking shit.
All right, we got one more question for Ledge, and we're gonna wrap this up. Ledge, check that out. He better feel good about it.
Yeah, I know. Me and June had that talk because I was like kind of visibly upset about like it not streaming to his full capabilities, but he talked some good sense into me as June, is good at doing. Yeah. I feel good, man. I feel good about the event. I felt like I'm happy because the people are happy, and every time I get tagged on Facebook, people are saying, "Yo, the event was crazy." Like I said earlier, like soon as you come in and people like, dog, I fuck with this venue. Like that's all a win soon before we even get to the battles. You know what I mean? So the people fucking with the venue, they fuck with the food. Of course, shout out to Kim, man. She holds it down and she stays for a long time. And you know, she ran out of food. Like it wasn't she left because she got tired. Like
yep, I ain't getting none. She was like, I'm out.
Yeah, she ran out. Like people were going back for seconds and thirds. So shout out to her. And then like, you know, and shout out to Miles, man. That's his venue, a young brother with his own building, you know what I'm saying, in Southfield. And it looks clean and dog, like we ended the night, everybody left and he had his own cleaning crew ready to clean like soon as we left. Like it's like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
sanitary. The first, I think this like the first event I've been to in the bathroom. I ain't want to throw up and shit.
Hey, Foster, who was that comment on the Molly babies? Who is that?
So
Where
you gotta read it out loud.
that first girl out of her, whoa.
That's gotta be Jody.
Way through.
What it say?
That's gotta be Jody, bro.
Nut ass freak bull is what it was. Oh yeah, that's Jody like a motherfucker.
That's Jody Jones.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey,
No,
we're gonna get out of here, man.
What he say? I missed where's
your son said something. Now you ready to go, June? Is that what happened?
Why y'all could be seeing the comments in my chat?
There you go.
Yeah, I asked for it.
That's crazy.
My son's going through puberty.
You remind me of somebody I used to know.
Oh, you talking about okay.
Who said Bird? Oh, this how I see the comments. Bird, you acting like Chuck. Damn.
That is not a compliment.
Wow.
Who said Bird, you acting like Chuck?
I don't know who said it. All I can see is Facebook.
Somebody said y'all stink, bruh.
Talking about the cigarettes. That's when we was talking about the cigarettes.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
All right.
Appreciate you too, Mama. We gonna get up out of here. Hey, you got some last words you want to say before we get out of here, Bird?
I just want to say,
Oh Lord.
everybody that was on that card, I'll drag your fucking name through the mud. All of y'all. All is yours.
All Hollows.
Oh, I love
Where that first
Ledge?
girl, I owe her a little head. Who the fuck is that?
it. Yeah, bro.
Nigga, you owe me too. Shit. What you talking about?
Yes, he
Don't
do.
Don't leave me up.
Yes, he do. Ledge, please.
I don't even know how you transition off some shit like that. Yeah, no, just again, appreciate everybody from coming out from all over, you know, the US really and Canada. Like that was amazing. So appreciate y'all, appreciate people on Caffeine showing love, appreciate all of the women. And let me say one thing, man, like that stigma, there's been years I've known like about, oh, why you don't book women, you know, from all leagues, and they always run with this like, you know, the women are hard to work with and all this shit. Let me tell you, this has probably been the easiest group of MCs to work with since I've been like holding shit down for a minute. Like everybody was just like from Bird to the main events with Bree and Torture to the up and comer, easy to work with. I could always communicate, get in touch with them, and hopefully I was as accessible to them as well. I felt like they could always contact me with an issue, and we got it done. Everybody was there on time, all that good shit. So like we kicking that stigma down that the women are hard to work with, difficult, and they're gonna be a pain in the ass and all that good shit. They all came, performed, gave 110%. So like we got knocked.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's it, man. That's it. Appreciate y'all, and yeah, we're gonna try to spin the block back and bring some more new faces around.
Everybody showed up. No shows too.
No shows.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
No shows, which is dope.
Crazy.
Foster.
Yeah, man. You know, in my line of you need some apparel. You know, you need to get fresh for your event. I can possibly get you together. But other than that, I'll be hosting.
You said you only got blue.
Yeah, blue. Yeah, I know. I didn't have no red for the buck. My bad. I'm gonna get you together too, Bird.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll be hosting the next rap committee event at the end of the month called Premeditated Murder. Not my favorite name for an event, but it is what it is. Stone Out, whatever. You fucking with a bird? You like that bird?
It should have just. I mean, it's kind of long.
Yeah.
Anyway, tomorrow, me and Foster will
be, go ahead.
We'll be talking about the Detroit Lions, the 2023.
Sorry to miss
up Miss Cox. We will be talking about the Detroit Lions season tomorrow around 6:15.
And how the Rams ruined our season.
And, and on Wednesday, I will be on WASG radio playing the dopest music from the battle rap community and up and coming artists at 7:00. You can check it out by checking me out on Facebook at June Whitfield. I'll be posting a link. You'll see it if you send me a friend request or whatever.
The best thing to do though is to download the 360 app and just search.
Download the Live 365 app and then search for WASG Battle Rap Radio, and I'll be playing all the music that I get from up and coming.
And this way you'll be actually able to see the artist that he's playing there. Like that shit is so important. Like I found a couple of gems because I got the app. And I was like, "Who?" I was tired of bugging June in Facebook. Like, who the fuck is this? Who is this?
I was asking them too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You get the app.
Bird was on my head the first day, like.
Because if I hear a dope song, I'm like, who the fuck is?
Yeah, Bird. Yo, if you get the app, like they got the names, and it was so dope about it. It can it shows like the last like couple of joints that he played. So if you miss one, like that shit fire. So support, man. Support NBR people that's doing great things.
I'll be playing some Jody Joe, some Foster, some Zeke. Anybody else on here? Times, definitely Times. Dollar. I'll be playing a lot of Sue Surf, Averb. Yeah, I play a little bit of everything.
Somebody said the app didn't. Oh, Cherry said the app didn't work for.
Oh, my dog Cherry out here. What's the word?
I'll get you to
I see none of the comments and stuff.
Well, we're going to get out of here, man. The game is about to start. I know there's a lot of people that don't want to watch that game.
We ain't doing that, June.
Miss said he won't. Miss said y'all pull up. They start at 810 Mitch.
Well,
on Twitter.
I'll be there at 8. So
is that on Twitter?
That's on Twitter. If you got a Twitter account, log on to Twitter, and at 8:00 you'll see the I-96.
No, I thought his name was something else on Twitter.
Get in that space, interact with the people. It's a good energy. It's fun. They talk their shit. They're gonna rap tonight. So be a dope.
And I just made me a Twitter yesterday. So follow Bad Life Bird.
Thank you. I'm so glad, man. So many people asked for your Twitter handle, and I couldn't tell
Okay, well, tell them it's Bad Life Bird. I made me one yesterday, and I'm figuring it out. And I just started following a lot of people today. I think I follow June Ledge. I follow June.
Okay.
I got
because it came up in the suggestions.
All righty. See y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. Subscribe to ASG Radio, and we out.